Job lived as a righteous man, blessed with great wealth, a large family, and unwavering devotion to God.
In the heavenly realm, God acknowledged Job's faithfulness as the adversary questioned the sincerity of his devotion.
God allowed Job to be tested, permitting the adversary to touch his possessions, but not his life.
Job's peaceful world suddenly faced a storm of unseen forces preparing to strike. Raiding bands and fire from the sky destroyed Job's animals and servants in a single day.
4 messengers arrived, one after another, each bearing news more devastating than the last.
Job tore his robe and fell to the ground, yet he worshipped God in the midst of heartbreak.
Again, the adversary challenged Job's integrity, claiming he would break if his body suffered.
God allowed Job to be struck with physical suffering, yet his life was still preserved.
Job was struck with painful sores from head to toe, leaving him in agonizing misery.
His wife, overwhelmed by suffering, urged Job to abandon his integrity, but he remained steadfast. 3 friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, traveled from far away to be with Job and offer their support during his difficult time.
They sat with Job in silence for 7 days, overwhelmed by the depth of his pain.
Job broke the silence with a lament, expressing the depth of his anguish and confusion. Eliphaz suggested that suffering comes only to the wicked, urging Job to consider hidden faults.
Job insisted he had done no wrong in deserving such torment, pleading for understanding.
Bildad argued that God is just and implied Job's children suffered for their sins.
Job longed for a mediator who could plead his case before God.
Zophar spoke sharply, insisting Job's suffering was less than he deserved. Despite despair, Job proclaimed his Redeemer lives and would one day vindicate him. Their arguments intensified as Job continued to defend his integrity before his friends.
A younger man named Elihu entered the discussion, offering a new perspective on suffering and divine wisdom.
Elihu explained that suffering can refine character and reveal deeper truths about God.
As Elihu concluded, a mighty storm formed, signaling the Lord's arrival. God addressed Job out of the whirlwind, revealing his power and the mysteries of creation. Job realized his limited understanding and repented in humility and awe. God restored Job's fortunes, doubling what he once possessed.
Job was blessed with new sons and daughters, more beautiful and cherished than before.
Job lived a long life full of peace, faith, and restored joy, leaving a legacy of steadfast trust in God.
Job's friends listened as he shared what he had learned, and together they renewed their friendship with understanding and peace. As years passed, Job became known for his wisdom and kindness, offering guidance and hope to all who sought his counsel.